I don't know what I was thinking, but it's about 90 degrees at the end of June, and I'm at City Park here in Fort Collins, Colorado. Probably one of the most desired and beloved parks and used parks here in Fort Collins, Colorado. It's massive. If you look at the map here in Fort Collins, just to the west of Old Town Square and to the northwest of CSU, you've got this massive park. And that's what we're doing today, is we're taking you guys on a vlog tour of City Park here in Fort Collins, Colorado, downtown Fort Collins, Colorado. What's up, everybody? My name is Patrick Soukup with Soukup Real Estate Services here in Fort Collins, and today we're not going to delay. We are just going to jump into the vlog tour, talking to you guys about City Park here in Fort Collins. Enjoy. So growing up here in Fort Collins, I've spent a lot of time here at City Park, whether that was playing rec soccer here on this open field. There's tons of fields here spread out through City Park. And actually, honestly, when we jump into a little bit of pros and cons, one of the cons about City Park is if you are new to the area and you're trying to explore it and somebody says come to field 6 at City Park, good luck, because you're going to be driving around a fair bit trying to find that area. But that being said, again, really grew up here, coming to City Park for one reason or another, whether that was fireworks on the 4th of July. It is where the fireworks are set off, the City Park pond. They set them off from there, and you sit up on this massive hill and enjoy yourself some food trucks. We're actually just a few days really away from the 4th of July. So this park will have thousands and thousands of people coming here and enjoying the area. And you know, from there you have the food truck rallies on Tuesday evenings. And you know, we did a podcast about, you know, the food truck rally and food trucks here in Fort Collins, but on Tuesday evenings, this is probably one of the most poppin' places where, you know, food trucks are going to come. You're going to come and enjoy. You could take the trolley, which on those days operates on Tuesday evenings to take folks down so that there could be less traffic down here at City Park. And actually we can actually see the food trucks kind of gathering, so we'll take a walk over there and I can show you that. But from there, you've got the trolley that rides Saturdays and Sundays from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. It'll take you from Old Town, downtown Fort Collins, take you about, you know, really about 12 blocks to City Park, and you can jump off and then walk around the area. City Park has an amazing pool, big slides, lots of people, phenomenal parks to walk around. Yes, you got to keep your dog on a leash, but from there, great covered patios, which honestly, I need a little bit of that covered patio right now. My bald head is getting roasted here in the hot sun, and I'm sweating like crazy because, like I said, I'm a madman wearing a sweater here in 90-degree weather. But I had an appointment today, so I had to kind of be presentable. So like I said, on Tuesday evenings, we got a food truck rally, which this is one of the main roads. So you're gonna have anywhere from probably 12 to 15 food trucks to choose from. But let's take a walk and look at it. Some Jimbo's, Fork Yeah, Backyard Bird, Donut, and Chicken. That's in actually Timnath, Colorado. So I've never tried that, but I've been meaning to. So I might have to stop by and grab some food. Umani, which I think is kind of more of a vegan option. Big's Grill, but you can see that you got some music entertainment options, and then really just to kind of enjoy yourself up on this hill shaded areas. Come, grab some drinks, and have a good time. So you can kind of see the swimming pool with large slides behind it, tons of kids there. Got some fishing going on, a path around City Park. So City Park is definitely a main focal point for Fort Collins. Our parades go through here. Tour de Fat, the New Belgium Tour de Fat. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I will try to do a video sometime this year about Tour de Fat. But 5K races, so the turkey trot, which is ran on Thanksgiving. You could have huge snow, or you could have crisp, clear skies, and it's beautiful. But this runs along City Park, through City Park, and on the back side. Behind me, to the west of City Park, you have City Park 9 and Grandview Cemetery. So again, these big green areas right in the middle of Fort Collins. City Park 9's an okay public course, but great to get out, play, have fun. Grandview Cemetery, my family came here in the 1960s. It's one of the kind of traditional Fort Collins cemeteries. My grandmother is buried there, so definitely holds a special place in my heart. I wanted to take a quick moment, and we will do some drive-throughs of the neighborhoods here, but City Park housing, so you're kind of separated, and it's such a big area, it makes sense that the housing to the west, the west of City Park differentiates from the north to the south and east. The most expensive housing in and around City Park is going to be to the east of City Park and north as you get closer to Old Town and downtown Fort Collins. As you go further south, you'll get closer to CSU, more student housing, multifamily type deals. And then as you go west, you'll actually get into some type of acreage properties. Actually, abutting close to right across Shields is some 1 to 2 acre properties lining Shields right across City Park. And so you have this really kind of mismatch of housing opportunities in and around City Park. Price per square foot honestly could be all over the place. So anywhere from $200 up to $550 per square foot, depending on the age, location, northeast, southwest, size, lot size will dictate a lot of that. So there's no real determining factor that will tell you what the price of City Park housing is. School systems, you're in the Poudre School District, you could be at Putnam, Dunn, or Bowder Elementary, Lincoln Middle School, and Poudre High School. Honestly, Poudre High School is not a stone's throw, not a softball throw, but probably not even a golf shot. It's a few blocks away. So not a great determining factor as far as how close it is, but it's very close. School systems are solid. They're very good. Mulberry can actually take you all the way out to I-25. So there's a lot of cool, desirable things to be had around kind of the City Park area, on top of all of the activities and events and things that you could do on a daily and weekly basis. We are weather seasonal driven, so these food trucks are only going to be around from May until September-ish, as well as a lot of the events. You do have that 5K turkey trot that will go in Thanksgiving, but it will kind of shut down. It's not a great sledding hill, so it will kind of shut down as far as events and things to do during those late fall, winter time periods. So I'm gonna walk and talk here and jump into 2 pros and 2 cons about kind of the City Park area. So City Park is extremely centrally located with tons of activities. As far as number 1 pro, you've got just so much to do here that other parks really just can't compete with. And that's just based off of maybe a park will have a few food trucks. I live near Fossil Creek Park. We had food truck rallies on Thursday evenings, and there might be 5 to 6, but not the 12 to 15 food trucks that you might have. Jumping into con number 1 for City Park is gonna be parking. I would say that's definitely there's a lack of, and that's where for the food truck rallies on Tuesday evenings, they suggest, hey, ride your bike, walk, take the trolley, park elsewhere and ride your bike, but please, We are already congested down here, so do not get it more congested because parking is very limited. Jumping into pro number 2 is, honestly, this is one of the biggest parks in Fort Collins that has, again, recreation activities. So there's no lack of opportunities to sit under the bench, have picnics, go play in the park, play at the water park, and then you might have soccer practice for your kid later that afternoon, because a lot of soccer practices, we just had our kid coming through Mighty Kicks here in Fort Collins, and we had it down here at City Park. Con number 2 for City Park is, because it's so big, it is somewhat difficult to find. So if you're meeting a group here and you're underneath, hey, we're underneath the picnic benches on the northeast side. Well, I'm looking to the northeast right now, and there's probably at least 7 to 10 picnic bench areas that you could find yourself trying to find. And it's not just a short little walk across the area. Quick story for you, my nephew was playing soccer here, and he was playing soccer on field, let's call it 2. I didn't know where the hell field 2 was, and the directions my sister gave me they weren't bad, so I'm not trying to diss on her by any means, but it was, we're northeast of the baseball field, or we're southwest of the baseball fields. There's a couple baseball fields, and so I parked and had to walk, a fair distance away. So navigating this park can be challenging until you really get to, get accustomed with it. And the last thing, before we hop in the truck to drive around these neighborhoods, just wanted to give a perspective of distance. We're 12 blocks from downtown Fort Collins, Old Town Square. We're about 7 blocks or so from the northwest corner of CSU, and 2 blocks from Beavers Market. And I've talked about Beavers Market in previous videos, but it's one of the only local grocery stores here in Fort Collins. So if you're coming to have a picnic or wanting to play pickleball here, you can absolutely go, stop, grab some food, get it for the barbecue, bring it here 2 blocks, and you're good to go. So as far as perspective goes, locations, this is a really great park and hard to beat as far as area if you're looking at moving here or living around here. Now, before we get into some of these neighborhood drives, I'm going to drive through a few of the neighborhoods, north, west, south and east of here. But we are licensed real estate agents here in Fort Collins. We hope these videos are tremendously helpful. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing and liking the video, but even more so, if you are looking to relocate to Northern Colorado, Fort Collins, Windsor, Timnath, Loveland, you name it, we find ourselves to be experts of the area and would love to work with you and yours if you're considering moving here, relocating. So give us a call, text, or email, and we've got your back. And again, hopefully these videos help. So if you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments and we will be sure to respond to you.